Hey everyone! Today's video will address just one of those business analysis coaching questions that sometimes I encounter as I work with other analysts. And this particular question was very interesting. It was about value-based user stories. The question was, what if I'm asked as a business analyst, is your user story value-based? Or please make sure that you create value-based user stories. Where do I get that value from? How do I know what is value-based? As we dug into this question, we discovered that the project deals with external customers. So the product that is being built is for external customer. So that's a product of the company. So how do you know what is value for external customers, for those consumers that maybe you've never seen in your life yet? What is it that they value? So here is the thing, and here is what I told a business analyst. As a business analyst, you're not necessarily solely responsible for all the requirements and understanding the value. You, in turn, have to get information from other stakeholders, and that is especially relevant to this scenario. When you are creating a product for a consumer, for an end user, not the internal stakeholder within your company, but someone external, the question comes, who understands what those consumers want? What are the needs of the customer? What are the needs on the market? And that's where the solution is, right? Every company has a part of organization that is actually responsible for understanding the needs of the market, and that's marketing. So if you are working on user stories and on requirements for external consumers, marketing department or marketing lead or marketing subject matter expert must be your source of requirements and of understanding the value that you're trying to create for that consumer. So if you're a BA, don't take it upon yourself to feel that you have to figure it out somehow. You have to use proper information sources. If it's about value for the consumer and market needs, you go to marketing department, or they should be part of your group of stakeholders. If you want to understand security requirements and data protection, go and talk to your chief security officer or your legal department. If you would like to better understand audit requirements and regulatory requirements, there must be a group in your company that is responsible for regulatory and audit requirements. They are your source of requirements, and so on. So remember, sometimes we are told, okay, here's your product owner, work with them. A product owner may not always have all the answers. It would be an amazing product owner that actually already have done all that work and talked to marketing and legal and audit and all of those other groups. Sometimes they're just focused on the functionality of the system and don't necessarily have everything that you need. Sometimes it's even a financial requirement, accounting requirement. For example, how a certain transaction needs to be entered in a general ledger, or what information is required for general ledger. You may need to actually talk to accounting department, even if they're not part of your regular group of stakeholders. Maybe you just need one or two conversations with them in the whole project, but you need it. And same goes back to value-based user stories and to having marketing input as you're building a product for your consumers. So remember, as a business analyst, you're not alone. You have to get information from other stakeholders. And I did do another video earlier, and the topic of that was help no one owns requirements. I think what we're talking about here kind of feeds back to that. There usually isn't one single owner of requirements, especially on a larger project. Different groups own different areas of requirements, and you as a business analyst have to bring it together. So I hope this helps, and until the next video.